Do that. Go read it.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I love rockabilly. I'll tell you why. Because it's the music of the future. It just is, you know. Uh,
Hi, everybody. I see there's people here. Give me 1 minute. I gotta blow. It's time to blow the conch shell for all the essential workers. I want to thank you all. Thank you, everybody out there. Also for all my friends in the fire department: Taylor Searing, Tommy Lawler, Steve O'Sullivan, Cubby, Maddie Allen. Let me keep thinking. I know a lot more guys than that, but that's, and for everybody, for all the nurses and doctors and everybody. So we're going to blow the conch. That's when we got the show at 7, and when I ain't be blowing this shit, you know this fucking pandemic's over. Hang on a minute. All right, boys and girls. I see Jane is here, Jane Lemon. All right. Like I said, all I need is like one person to start playing. But please leave comments, requests too. If you don't have my set list, email me, simonchaudier@hotmail.com, and I'll send you a digital copy of it. It's 324 songs. Wow. Let me see what I'm not going to do now. try to get this screen to just. Oh, hello Shane. Hello Robin. All right, here we go. Got to adjust this camera. Here we go. Well, what you gonna do when death comes creeping in the room? What you gonna do when death comes creeping in your room? Well, what you gonna do when death comes creeping in your room? Oh my Lord, what shall I do? If I were a gambler, I'd throw my cards away. If I were a gambler, I'd throw my cards away. If I were a gambler, I'd throw my cards away. Oh my Lord, what can I do? What you gonna do when death comes creeping in your room? What you gonna do when death comes creeping in your room? What you gonna do when death comes creeping in your room? Oh my Lord, what can I do? If I were a gambler, I'd throw my cards away. If I were a gambler, I'd throw my cards away. If I were a gambler, I'd throw my cards away. Oh my Lord, what can I do? If I were you, I'd get on my knees and pray. If I were you, I'd get on my knees and pray. Well, if I were you, I'd get on my knees and pray. Oh my Lord, what shall I do? God told Nicodemus, and you shall be born again. God told Nicodemus, shall be born again. Well, God told Nicodemus, you shall be born again. Oh my Lord, what shall I do? That's not even on the set list. Let me see. He want to hear Bad Boy? All right. I'm just a bad boy. I'm all dressed up in fancy clothes. I'm taking the trouble to blow my bubble away. Just a bad boy. Life is but a bowl of cherry. I'm taking the trouble to turn my night into day. The hot blazing sun won't hurt my head. You'll always find me way back in the shade. I can see all those folks, they're laughing at me. But I'm just naturally crazy bad boy. taking the trouble to burn my bubble away. The hot blazing sun won't hurt my head. You'll always find me way back in the shade. I can see all those folks, they're laughing at me. The time that just naturally crazy. Bad boy, la 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 la. Well, I'm all dressed up in fancy clothes. I take you the trouble to blow my bubble away. Bad boy. All right, that was by you, Brian's. No, it was Jock's request. Oh, look, we got more people. Richard's here. All right, man. Hi from a long time. Richard, I got to do that Ike Turner song for you. Now that we have better sound, better video. I had some guy just like last week, like, the sound is terrible, the video is terrible, and he just kept on harping on it. He kept on harping, and I watched the video. It's okay. You get these, it's always going to be a little warbly because of the internet. But oh man, oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's like you're going to fucking feel terrible, man. After, like. All right, what do we got here? What kind of guitar? It's a Gibson Firebird. I still have the one I played in the Worms at Nightingales. This one, it's 1963 Gibson Firebird. I love this guitar. And it's got my favorite kind of bridge, the one-piece bridge. It's mostly original except for the paint and the frets. And the bridge is better. It's a reproduction, but it's a better bridge. But Dan Shin at Lay's Guitar Repair in Akron, Ohio. I got this. I got this, and it was like somebody had painted it with like house paint and a brush. So Dan Shin refinished it in this like dark metallic blue color. We put frets on it, and the bridge, and that's about it. And it's just I love Firebirds. I have my green one from the Nightingales days. John McKay's here. Lesson in Love. All right, let me see. Well, this is for Richard Bailey out of Chicago. Drinking that water, lubricate my. All right. You got to lose. You can't win all the time. You got to lose. You can't win all the time. Well, it's struggle on the road. Follow down the line. Now they got the big boy. He made a plumbing man. He gave a 5 cents. I can't understand. He got you can't win all the time. Well, it's going on the road. Down the meet your match. Someday by night, you got to you can't win all the time. Yeah, you put it on down the keep on winning, baby. Keep on getting your way. One day your time will come, and you gotta you gotta win it all the time. Yes, it's further down the road. Further down the line. Right, that was for Richard out in Chicago. Yes, Seth. Now we got God Love Will Travel. Romance Without Finance. Yeah, I'll have to pull. All right. Destiny Love. Romance Without Finance. Yeah. John, you said Pale and Blue. It's actually midnight. It's half and half. I said take a paint can, give me half Pale and Blue and half Midnight Blue metallic because it's a little darker. I was going for something real like custom. I love this guitar, man. All right, we have request Romance Without Finance. Well, surely this goes out to Seton Hancock, Chuck Hancock, Raven, one of my oldest and best friends. Oh my God, I know him since I was about 19. Okay, ready? Sorry, it's throwing me off. I haven't played this song like in a long time, right? Darling, romance without finance is a nuisance. Mama, I must have me some gold. Romance without finance just don't make sense. You know I must have me some gold. You so great, baby, you so fine. You ain't got no money, you can't be mine. Ain't no joke, the beast don't broke. Honey, you know I ain't lying when I say romance without finance just don't make sense. You know I gotta give me some gold. Romance without finance is a nuisance, most definitely, man. You know I must have me some gold. Romance without finance just don't make sense. You know I must have me some gold. Baby, you so great, you so fine. You ain't got no money, you can't be mine. It ain't no joke, beast on board. You know that I ain't lying when I say romance without finance is a nuisance. right, that was by your request. Robin wanted to hear "Lesson in Love." Okay, I wrote this. I read this one with Jerry Duggar from the Joey Miserable and the Worms, man, formerly of the great Jerry Duggar. Also, I have to mention at this time, it's like on a more serious note that this whole gig is going out to a great musician who I worked with, Earl Appleton, and he was Jamaican, and he played with like Burning Spear, Steel Pulse, Gregory Isaacs, just tons of just great reggae artists. But he was also a fantastic jazz player, and I had a gig playing at this place, Dorney's, on Brooklyn Avenue and Church Avenue out East Flatbush. And did that for a couple of years on Wednesdays with Earl and with Jeff Gordon. And they're both gone now. Jeff left us right around Christmas, and now Earl is gone. These are all cats in my age bracket. So it's like half of my band, half of that band that played at Dorney's left the planet in the last few months, man. All right, so this goes out to Earl. And we got, let me see, God Love Will Travel and Lesson in Love. So, all right, this is like, I hope I'm doing it in the right key. All right, here we go. I got love will travel. I love, yes, will travel. Baby, if you need love in bed, yes, I travel. Well, I travel from Maine to Mexico. I can fly to baby where I might go. No, she's out there waiting for me. I can't find a woman satisfy me. I will travel. I got love. Will travel. Baby, if you need love in me, yes, I travel. Well, I might hitchhike or take a plane, might even catch an old railway train. Your kind of love drives a man insane. Stop what you're doing any old way. I got love. Oh, I will travel. I got love. I will travel. Baby, if you need love, we'll travel. Okay, that was by your request, Mel Sippis. And then what we got here. All right, and then we got a Lesson in Love. Okay, this I wrote this song with the great Jerry Duggar. The only Cowboys play a tune anyway. Now it's sharp. I put new strings on this puppy just for the show, and I hate changing strings. I don't change them till they really sound dead. All right. I just receive my lesson in love. I just received my lesson in love. Well, I lost my baby. Well, I lost my baby. Was a hard way to learn. I just found out I'm a new player in an age-old game. I just found out a new player in an age-old game. You can try so hard. Every inch you gain, you're gonna lose a yard. It's a hard way to learn. Experience was my teacher, and your loving was my guide. There are some things now, baby, that love don't provide. Now I'm a willing student, and all I need is you. We can show each other a little old lesson or two. I just received my lesson in love. I just received my lesson in love. When I lost my baby, when I lost my baby, ooh, was a hard way to learn. Was a hard way to learn. Was a hard way to learn. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hey, there's Eddie. All right, man. Danny Scott, you're in Nashville. How are things down in Nashville? You guys all right? And just remember, I don't want to get busted too bad by Facebook or something, but if you want to put anything in the tip jar, like I always said, I'm really not doing this for money. I'm really doing this because it really helps my mind to keep on playing and reaching out to people. And believe it or not, even through the internet, this is one of the few times I don't hate the internet or telephones, is when I'm doing this show. And I'm going to continue to do it, even if things ever go back to, like, you know, playing at bars, playing the concessions out on the boardwalk. But if that ever comes back, I'm going to keep doing this because I get to do my thing, you know. I mean, I love playing. Ever since I broke up the bar Sinisters 4 years ago, I've mostly been a sideman, and I enjoy doing that. And I enjoy backing other people up or playing in their bands or whatever. But I have my own jazz trio we play from time to time. But, like, this is a way I could keep doing my thing, you know, and I'm reaching out. I can play for people in Nashville, for people in, I play for people in, like, exotic foreign countries like Indianapolis and Brooklyn You know, places like that. And all right, let's see. What do we want? You could keep them requests going. Otherwise, I'll just. Now I gotta add that what you're gonna do when death comes creeping in your room. I gotta put that on my set list now. What you gonna do when death comes creeping in your room? What you gonna do when death comes creeping in your room? Well, what you gonna do when death comes creeping in your room? Oh my Lord, what shall I do? If I were you, I'd get on my knees and pray. If I were you, I'd get on my knees and pray. I have to add that to my set list now. And that's going to be 325 songs now. All right, now what do we got here? All right, this is for Eddie McGarry. I'll play some rockabilly. Well, everything I do is rockabilly. All right, that was for Eddie. Is it sound all right? Somebody just said they like the sound. I plug my phone into my table radio. All right, yeah. Bloodshot Eyes. You got it, man. All right, here we go. bloodshot eyes at me. Used to spend my money to make you look real sweet, ha, so that I could be proud of you as we walk down the street. Now don't ask me to dress you up in satin or in silk, 'cause your eyes look like two cherry in a glass of buttermilk. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me, 'cause I can tell you've been out on the spree. Whoa, it's plain that you lied when you said that you'd been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. Well, I guess I let romance have finally simmered down. You ought to join a circus, 'cause you make a real good clown. Your eyes look like a road map. I'm scared to smell your breath. You better shut your paper before you breathe to death. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me, 'cause I can tell you've been out on the street. It's plain to lie when you said that you've been crying. Don't roll the bloodshot eyes at me. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. All right, hang on. Let me turn the heater off. Yeah, it finally is spring, right? Like about 6 weeks late. Up in these, yeah, 6 weeks late, 5, 6 weeks late. We finally got spring, man. I mean, so it's still cold out over here at the beach. The wind's coming off the ocean. And then Rob Frederick, Simon, can you talk about your guitar? Okay, I hope you guys don't mind if I repeat myself, but I love my guitar. I don't mind talking about it. This is 1963 Gibson Firebird 3. So it has the dot markers and it has the one piece, the one way they call it the wraparound tailpiece. This is an aluminum reproduction by Gibson. The original bridges were zinc, and these are aluminum. These are a lot better. You'd much rather have an aluminum bridge or a steel bridge on your guitar than zinc. Believe me, the guitar has been repainted this color by Lay's Guitar Repair in Akron, Ohio. I got the guitar in 1992. It was pretty cheap because somebody had painted it like red house paint with a brush. So I had it redone. So it's kind of a dream guitar of mine. And the pickups on it, it's kind of a bright and twangy guitar, kind of like a Gretsch. It's like, it still has a little of that. If you put it back there, it's got the Gibson bark to it. So that's my guitar. Nice big neck on it. I repeated myself, but hey man, I'm just glad somebody's asking. All right, so okay, we took care of all the requests, I guess. Pardon me, I gotta drink water sometimes, man. All right. I wanna love you when the sun goes down, when there ain't nobody else around. I wanna leave my love on ice. Your love give me something real, and you don't take my bill. Really, love you till the sun go down, until there ain't nobody else around. I wanna keep my love on ice. Take it another time. Your love keep me touching. Pay my bill. Out of this world. You ain't nothing to me. Wanna pay that bitch on me. We're out of this world. Yeah, you and I've been out of this world. All right, that was by Geno Washington, Out of This World. It's cold. Turn on another tube amp. Yeah, I just turned my heat off. All right, let me see. Well, how about some of... You want to hear some of my songs? Obscure Simon songs. All right. That aren't the hits. That are the... Well, I thought you were sharp, but you ain't so hip. Keep on traveling and flip the script. Well, you lied. Well, you lied. Well, everything you told me was a lie. Well, you told me you love me, now you don't no more. I think you do again, but you're not quite sure. You lied. Well, you lied. Everything you tell me is a lie. But you don't no more. I think you do again, but I'm not quite sure. You lie. Well, you lie. Girl, everything you tell me is a lie. Mentirosa, coño. But you don't know more. I think you do again, but you're not quite sure. You lie. Well, you lie. Everything you tell me is a lie. Cause you flip the script, flip the script, flip the script, flip the script. Everything you tell me is a lie. Hey, that was Flip the Script. Hanging Out for Your Love. Pounding. Ray Doll Hummer. Uncle Simon. Hi from the Hummers. Hi. How are you guys? Wow, it's been a long time. Alright, so we have... All right, man. Alan Tiboul in the house. Heather, this is we're gonna do these requests. All right. Just let me get another water here. I just want to tell you a little story too. While I went out surfing, there's been a lot of surf coming through this year. It's actually been the most consistent year in a long time because we're on the East Coast. You know, we don't get the good waves. But I was out. What's today? Monday. It was at Saturday morning. It was like a pea soup fog, right? You couldn't see. The waves, the ocean was completely still, like glass, like slick like glass. And then these waves were coming through about 3 foot, about this high on me. And they were coming through. Wasn't a lot of people out. It was so good. Oh man, I surfed for 4 hours. I really conked myself out. But I hear a bunch of people yelling and hollering, and I look, and 50 feet outside the lineup, like the lineup is where all the surfers are sitting, right? We call it the lineup. It's a takeoff zone. And then outside means out to sea, inside means towards the beach. It's like inside, outside, USA. That's what that means. It ain't like the other inside, outside. It's not that one. It's out. So there's a whole bunch of dolphins, and then there's about a 16 to 18 foot humpback whale. Comes up to the surface, doesn't jump, just cruises around. He's cruising right by us, 50 feet from us, back and forth. Then he goes under, comes up. He or she, I don't know their gender. Of course, I was raised in a sexist and male-dominated society, so patriarchy, so I'm brainwashed to automatically assume every animal is a male. But besides that, the whale blows out the spout like and just keeps cruising around for about 10 minutes. We had the whale right near us and the dolphins. It was like a party. The dolphins were in a ring on the outside. And they're really smart. They know what they really, that's the best show I've been to in a long time, man. I was 50 foot from a whale out in the ocean. So fucking good. And the waves were sick. Oh, all right. So now we got the Hanging Out for Your Love. I hope I remember this tune, guys. I might really fuck this up. Please don't. Let's not have too much Schadenfreude out here. How's that shit go? Just let it for your love. All right, thank you. That was Hanging Out for Your Love. That was a collaboration with John O'Manson from The Worms. The great John O'Manson. Oh my God. Go check his thing out. He plays every day on Facebook at 9:30 in the morning. And he's still having his coffee and getting up. And he is fantastic, man. John O'Manson. Check him out. He does the same thing on Facebook playing. And I would strongly recommend that you go listen to him. You're welcome, Heather. I'm glad you like it. Oh, we got how many requests we get for that Hanging Out for Your Love, and then what did you want, Ray? Oh, so 2 people wanted to hanging out. I gotta find your requests. Pounding. Okay. Let me pound a little bit of water. All right. Oh, people asking me about the guitar. And this is the amp I'm using. It's called a Space Tone. It's just got a little 8-inch speaker in it, and it's 9 watts. It's all tube. And it's only about on 2.5, and the tone is halfway up. So I'm like right in the middle, you know, not too much treble boost on it, but they're surprisingly loud. They're great little amps. The Space Tone. The Firebird and the Space Tone. Mountains may crumble, oceans may burn. Is that a rainbow in that I don't know? 'Cause that's my heart. That's my heart. Since we've been apart, sometimes I stumble, go down the line. Is that a number in this heart of mine? 'Cause that's my heart. That's my heart. Going down since we've been apart. There's a pounding in my heart since we've been apart. There's a pounding in my soul that's tearing me apart. There's a pounding in my bones that's going to and fro. This pounding won't let me go. Sometimes I stumble going down the line. Is that the number that's right on time? Is that the number? That's my heart. It's really all right. Those were some requests, man. And let me see. We got Ray Doll, how's Phil doing? And also, Alan, how's your family doing? Is everybody okay? And let me see what else. I feel like doing some rockabilly. If Eddie McGarry, this one goes out to you, man. Rockabilly Eddie McGarry, if you still listening. And we'll hit this one, man. Saturday night and I'm feeling fine. There's somebody there for that night. Going to party there. Better look out, cause you know we going round and round. Crash party. Crash party. Crash party, cause you better let us in. Well, now, open the door and say, go outside. Get it low, rolling high. Get that party and we're moving forward, man. We got a crash party. Crash party. Crash party, get to bed. Let us in. Let us in, it's a time to go, so we keep our head. Good pursuit will be child and cat. Party won't pay, you won't hear that. Down all you rockers, cause you know we gotta run now. Crash party. Crash party. Crash party, cause they're taking us in. Let us in. Well, I left my place around down we land take a time. I walked in the first honky-tonk scene. It said right there was a pretty little thing. From kind of blue to lips red, all the way up to the top of her head. I'm just kidding, it ain't pretending that she ain't nothing for my baby. She went talking on the road with my mind. She said, wait a minute, Daddy, gotta take your time. And the crazy look came into her eyes. She said my mama was a wildcat, my daddy was a lion. From my feet to her lips red, all the way up to the top of her head. Found this kitten that ain't pretending she ain't nothing for my baby. Well, the music had stopped and the place got quiet. My heart was pounding and her lips were like fire. baby was a mine. From the time the feet get to the hips and head, all the way up to the top of your head. While that kitten, baby, she ain't nothing but my baby wildcat. She ain't nothing but my baby wildcat. All right, that's one. I just feel like playing all this rockabilly stuff. See, for me, rockabilly is the music of the future. People say, "Oh, it's 1950s music. It's retro." Well, I like retro, man. Yeah, I'm a retro motherfucker. All right, and also, rockabilly is the music of the future. Why? It's got Delta blues, country, bluegrass, western swing, regular swing, little bit of bebop if you want. It's got gospel in it, doo-wop in it. It's got surf in it. It's got punk rock in it. Very important to me. It's got soul music in it. See, rockabilly, it's anything you want it to be, man. And, a lot of the great rockabilly artists also it was a very integrated music. A lot of the greatest rockabilly artists were African American, Mexican, or Indian. It's true. So it's the music of the future, man. If you want to make people dance, and you play rockabilly, you ain't locked in no one bag, man. You could do your thing. That's why I do it, man. Like, I'm a wildcat teamer, and I'm gonna try my hand on you. I'm a wildcat teamer, and I'm gonna try my hand on you. When I get to you, baby, gonna see what I can do. Yeah, you got Tom, Dick, and Harry eating out of your head. But when I get you, baby, gonna come under my command. I'm a wildcat teamer, and I'm gonna try my hand on you. When I get to you, baby, gonna see what I can do. Well, you got Tom do the dishes, Dick is scrubbing the floor, Harry washing iron. Oh, baby, oh, I'm a wildcat teamer, and I'm gonna try my hand on you. When I get to you, baby, gonna see what I can do. Wildcats in the jungle, wildcats on the rain. But when I get you, baby, there's gonna be a great big change. I'm a wildcat tamer, and I'm gonna try my hand on you. When I get to you, baby, gonna see what I can do. When I get to you, baby, gonna see what I can do. When I get to you, baby, gonna see what I can do. Crack a cold one, happy. Hey, Leo, how you doing, man? It's been a long time. Hi, Ari. All right, man. Keep them comments coming. Don't forget also, if you want, I ain't really doing this for the money, even though I need to make, this is my only gig right now, but I'm really doing this because I'm playing for you. And also, I'm playing for people in. Hey, Dave Drywitz is there. How you doing, Dave? I play for people all over USA, man. Down south, down in Tennessee, over in Indianapolis, and where else? Brooklyn. You know, I could actually reach a lot of people that I live out here Rockaway now. I lived out here for the last 18 years, and when I am playing, I only play in the city, like Brooklyn or Lower East Side. Once in a while, I will play Sonny's or Auto Short, can have various bands. But other than that, I just play out here. So not there's anything wrong with that, but like a lot of people aren't going to go all the way out to Rockaway to see me play, and there ain't a lot of joints left in New York that I could play. Even the ones though. They all closed. The Rodeo Bar went, then the Lakeside, and the Brooklyn Rod and Gun Club. That was the beginning of the end, man. The Brooklyn Rod and Gun Club closing. That was the beginning of the end for the Bar Sinisters. And then we did that European tour. That went really good. And then I realized we couldn't go on. The only thing that would have saved us is going on tour like all the time, constantly, always. Just get back, book another tour, get out to go to Europe like 4 or 5 times a year. That's the only thing that could have saved us. Other than that, we were doomed to playing sports bars with like 4 TVs with the game on, and that ain't rock and roll. That ain't fucking rock and roll. All right, man. It's Sunset Park, yeah. All right, let me see. Well, we lost the great Little Richard. I've been doing this song a lot lately, but what the heck, I like it. When she walks by, never getting close. When she gets alive, it's like turning toes. She's got a line on what they call nose. That girl can't help it, she was born to be. And if she's got a figure made to squeeze, I hope you got it. She mesmerizes every mother's son. When she makes it out, each day become well done. She makes Simon feel like that girl can't help it, she was born to please. And if I go on my bended knees, I hope you feel I'll be free. I will dance with me. Girl can't help it, she's in love with me. Well, she walked by, never getting close. When she winks it out, my clock turns to toes. She got loud, one day up on the nose. That girl can't help it, she was born to please. And if I go on my bed knees, I know obviously one day there's no me. Girl can't help it, she's in love with me. All right, that was for Little Richard. And then we lost Fats Domino pretty recently, so you ran away and left me so long ago. And now you're knocking on my front door. knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. If you saved your money so long ago, you would be knocking on my back door. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, come back where you've been. If you'd saved your money back in 22, you wouldn't have that thing made a fool of you. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. I hear you knocking, go back where you've been. All right, yeah. That's Fats Domino we just lost him. We lost Chuck Berry 2016. He hung on. I think he hung on until like March 2016, but then when he realized that Trump was president, he was like, oh man, I'm checking off the plan. I've been here. I've seen too much of this shit in my lifetime. So anyway, okay, let's do Chuck Berry. Got a bunch of them. I did Baby Doll last week. All right, here we go. I said the joint was a rocket. Now, hang on a minute. I go round and round. Yeah, why not? I said the joint was a rocket. Go round and round. Yeah, reeling and a rocket with a crazy sound. And they never stopped rocking till the moon went down. Well, it sounds so sweet, I had to take me a chance. Rose out of my seat, I just had to dance. Started moving my feet and clapping my hands. I said the joint was rocking, going round and round. Yeah, really and rocking. And you never stop rocking. Well, it sounds so sweet, I had to take me a chance. Rose out of my seat, I just had to dance. Started moving my feet, and started clapping my hands. Yeah, it sounds so sweet, I had to take me a chance. Rose out of my seat, I just had to dance. Started moving my feet and clapping my hands. See, the joint was rocking, going round and round. Yeah, we had a rocking with a crazy sound. And never stopped rocking till the moon went down. 4 o'clock, and the place was packed. Fresno was live, and the place was packed. And when the police knocked, those doors flew back, and they kept on rocking, going down and down. Everything's rocking, crazy sound, and the left side rocking, way down. Everything's rocking. And the left stop rocking till the moon went down. I make you so happy. Yes, it's true. It's true. And a woman can make you blue. Well, I know that you let me lonely. I know that you let me lonely. I never find my girl mine. So, yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. And a woman can make you blue. Let me lonely. I want to let me alone. I got my baby. So, it's true. Yes, it's true. Man, the woman can make you blue. So easy. I'm in the floors behind. The trouble is all I know. I found the baby in mine, and it's true. Yes, it's true. That woman can make you blue. No such luck. You got it. All right. And we got a request for Link Ray. Wow. All right. Hang on. Let me drink a little water. Like I said, this whole set is going out to my buddy, a great musician that I worked with for a few years, who passed away. He also lived in Rockaway. He's Earl Appleton, and he played with the Scotalites, Gregory Ives, Burning Spears, Steel Pulse, all those people, and I got to play with him. I got to play with him. We played bunch of jazz gigs around Rockaway and out East Flatbush, but he's passed on, so we keep losing these cats. Jeff Gordon, Earl, this whole gig goes out to Earl. All right, so we had no such luck. All right, here we go. He did 10 long years for a robbery. Locked up in that cell so dark and small. His only comfort there was a girl with long red hair on the poster hanging on his wall. Her name was Caroline, and stupid was a lie. Oh, she could live with free around the scene. He vowed when he was free that he'd go and see on the stage the woman of his dreams. No such luck, no such luck. Sometimes the wheel of fortune just gets stuck. Well, the years and the months roll past, till finally at last, till outside those prison gates, and it didn't look back. Spent 4 days on a train and got off in the rain outside the club where Caroline did her act. Yes, she went in and sat down in the order of the round. The time of her performance was not far. Joined in a game of cards. An argument did start, and they pulled the gun and shot him dead in the bar. No such luck, no such luck. Sometimes you just don't make it. No such luck, no such luck. Sometimes the wheel of fortune just gets stuck. Sometimes the wheel of fortune just gets stuck. Sometimes the wheel of fortune just gets stuck. That was like the second song that I ever wrote. Oh yeah, also, hey, thanks to John Yoseri. And also, bandcamp.com. See this link right here? Simon and the Bar Sinisters at bandcamp.com. I got 23 of my albums up there now. I got 23 of them. And one of these days, we're going to re-release Joey Miserable and the Worms. It may have to be me just taking the records. I still got some of the records, and we'll try to take the best records and then turn them into digital and put them up on Bandcamp. It'll be something, you know. But I got 23 of my albums up there, and got a whole bunch of rock and roll and even a few jazz albums. So, all right. And thanks. Hey, there's Jane Payne. Meow! Hooray in life! Hooray in life! Jane Payne is here in the house. All right, Benny Lander and Mark Ettinger. And if Chuck is watching, we have like 4 guys from the Hughes Blues Band, Shane Hughes, and that's like I started on Bleecker Street playing. We were playing Bleecker Street, like Mills Tavern, right? And we used to play Mills Tavern and what other, like the Bitter End or something. And then we wound up getting over to Studio 10. And the Studio 10 squat, the great, no, there ain't no place like that now in New York. That place, looking back on it, man, what wild times, man. New York was a wide open town, completely lawless. Anything goes. It was great. And that was like, once I got over to Studio 10, that's when I started hanging out in the East Side, you know, and so I kind of migrated from like Upper West Side, like West End Avenue, to Bleecker Street, to Lower East Side. I kind of made if you think about it, yeah, when I got to Bleecker Street, I made a left turn in more ways than one. Studio 10, Studio 10 will live again. Holy shit, what a place. All right. All right, this one goes out to Jane Payne, all right? Just because you left and said goodbye, did you think got to sit right down and cry before you let this do this to me. Baby, I would rather swim the sea. Just because you think that you're so smart, turn around and break your lover's heart. Before I let this happen to me, darling, I would rather swim the sea. I know you think you're smart. Just because I'd rather love, that's fine. With a heart that's good and true like mine. But baby, if it's not answered to mine, darling, that you never break my heart. Think you smart, go around and break it just just because I found the love that's fine. Oh, it's a heart that's good like me. But baby, it's not answer to mine. Darling, don't you ever break me. Yeah, thank you. Okay, that was for Jane Pay. Jane Pay, you got any other requests? Oh, here's one that I was going over this today. Early in the evening when the sun going down, get with my partners and we start to clown. I don't care what the people thinking. I ain't drunk, I just drinking. Pairs it up, another round, set 'em up, another round, set 'em up, another round, one more round won't get me down. I came home last night all full of my nuts. My baby started to fuss and said, honey hush, I don't care what the people thinking. I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking. Set 'em up, another round, set 'em up, another round, set 'em up, another round, one more round won't get me down. Well, no more dog trying to spoil my fun. I need a little drink when the day's done. I don't care what the people think. I ain't drunk, I just drinking. Set 'em up, another round. Set 'em up, another round. Set 'em up, another round. One more round won't get me down. I want to pet you, baby, just before I go. Wait a little while till we drink some more. I don't care what the people are thinking. I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking. Set 'em up, another round. I set 'em up, another round. I set 'em up, another round. One more round won't get me down. I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking. All right, that was Ike Turner's song, believe it or not. That was Ike Turner. And what else we got here? We got about 20 minutes. I want to stop 5 to 9. Let me see if I got my landlord is very, very nice, okay? But I am just going to check, make sure that I'm not getting any complaints like you two. Oh, these phones. I got 4 messages. I hope it ain't from. Okay, nothing from my landlord, because he would text me and tell me to turn it down. So that's not. My landlord is way cool. He's a way cool guy. So, all right, I'm gonna switch guitars just because I can. I got this other one too. I used to play all these kind of guitars, the Gibsons with the mahogany bodies. When I had a vehicle, I used to always play them on gigs. But once I stopped, actually, I used to take Gibsons to gigs on the subway on my Simon tour bus, my aluminum hand truck. But I started like playing a lot of those Telecasters because but I'm not going to use a Telecaster on the dive bar because these Gibson model guitars, they're my party guitars, you know. They're my babies, they're my collection. And when I want to have Telecasters for work and a Gibson is for fun. So now we're going to the set them up one more round. Yeah. All right. So what do we got here? All right. This was called "Drive 'Em Out." It's a pretty new song of mine. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna turn you. That's called Drive 'Em Out. And that's one of my new songs. Here's another new song of mine. It's called Why Are You Stupid? Try to stay don't like ugly. Shut up, make me sick. Fire the crack. Stick. Try so hard to stay. Try to stay straight in my life. Every place I go, everywhere all my life. Let's do one more of them punk rock tunes. Is Jane Payne still out there? Because you could make a request, Jane. I'll play anything. Let me see. Nostalgia Ain't What It Used to Be. Life Coach. We did Filibuster last week, but I kind of fucked it up, so I'm going to do it again, alright? If you got, unless you guys are sick of hearing me play Filibuster, I played it last week, but alright, I know. Alright, this is another new song off like the Simon and JJ Go On Fritz record. I gotta get my rich on you. I'm gonna start over again. I fucked it up. I please, really wanna start to pray. My ice with that rich. I can't see my wrong shop and chase the friend. Can't about to skip it, take it easy, keep it in. Oh, still like baby, take all the time from the I'm a bad man, please admit. The business stop blowing, but I won't be quick. You find me a machine, just about the best that I ever did see. Let me take I can't get my bitch on you. Let me take gotta see my bitch on you. Gotta find my job, I just you start screaming, I'll start killing on you. Lefty Lucy. Okay, those were 3 of mine. We got a couple of more, man. Anybody still out there? Let me know. All right, and we got a couple more. We got like 2 more. At Simon's Dive Bar. See? I played dive bars all my life, man. All my life, man. I remember I played, when I was a kid, I played the 125th Street Disco on 125th Street of Park Avenue, right next to the train tracks. You know, that like stone viaduct with the Metro North trains. I played there when I was a kid. And then played the Hollywood Lounge at Greenpoint, Brooklyn. And where I saw some fucking crazy shit out there. And Mills Tavern, the Blue Rose. The Blue Rose was like the most dirty, filthy, disgusting, disreputable bar that I've ever played in my whole fucking life. And I'm sure Barbecue Bob will agree with me. You want to hear Skunked? All right. This song's called Skunked. I wrote this song, eh? Skunked. It's flat. No waves. Skunks. It's flat. No waves. Yeah, Havana Moon. I'll tell you what, Leo, I'll learn it for next week because that's a lot of words. And the thing about Chuck Berry, as we all know, the words are so important in a Chuck Berry song. Like, you got to sing all the right words because I will learn it and I'll play it next week on the show. I promise you. If you tune in next week, you will have Havana Moon. I just don't want to like half-ass the words. That's my weakest link as a musician, is remembering words to songs. Oh boy. All right, well, we got time for one more. So want to hear some rockabilly, some surf, or some punk? First person that, yeah, I'll learn them all. I'll learn them all, but I don't want to, like, I got to learn them and write them down. And it's, if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it justice. Like the Chuck Berry, his music needs to be done justice to and played correctly. So, all right, let me see. Okay, we got the last song. All right, and let me look at this. See, I like not planning my sets. All right, this is my last song. This is a song I wrote a long time ago, and it's called Chapter 11. Because we all going broke in this pandemic, right? So like, oh wait, this song, by the way, sorry, this song goes out to Champ. All right. It takes a whistle, and I fast and go. I can't afford no savings made from the cheese between my legs. Cause if you should not do my life, there's only one chapter you need. Chapter 11, chapter everything that's you. Let's go to walk down. Chapter 11, fucking my life. Only one chapter you need. Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Chapter back. Bob Pomeroy, yeah, you you got it, man. Okay, well, this is the last song, and I gotta go because I want to end before 9. Gotta. Number 9, took my baby down the line. Number 9, took my baby down the line. Every time I see that whistle blow, Lord, I just can't help but cry. Girl, you know my baby left me. She didn't even say goodbye. But then I hear that whistle blow, tears go from my eye. Number 9, took my baby down the line. Every time I hear that whistle blow, Lord, I just can't help but cry. Last night I woke up screaming, my pillow was soaking wet. When I think about a girl of mine, I cannot forget. I'm walking around in circles, don't know what to do. So broken hearted, so doggone blue. Number 9, took my baby down the line. When I get that lonesome whistle, Lord, I just can't help but cry. I work hard every day, save up on my pay. I'm looking for that girl of mine, and be on my way. Number 9, took my baby down the line. Every time I hear that whistle blow, Lord, I just can't help but cry. Every time I hear that whistle blow, Lord, I just can't help but cry. Every time I hear that whistle blow, gotta find that girl of mine. All right, thank you guys. That was Simon's Dive Bar. This is Stallman. I like be back in about a week. Sometimes I do it like this is Memorial Day weekend, so Monday night was a good night to do it, you know. And sometimes I do it on the weather. Like if I know the weather really sucks, I'll do it because I know everybody's going to be home, you know. But I usually do about once a week. One last time, like I said, I'm not doing this. Every little dollar helps, and here you go. But I really not doing this for the money. I'm doing this because I love to do it. And I'm doing my thing, you know. Simon music. It's now like up to 244 songs. Yeah. No, sorry, 325 songs. 325 songs on this list. And also, I just want to say, I want to thank everybody that's helped me with all this night. I call it the 19. That's what I call it. Like this whole thing started, and it was like I panicked. I was like, I got no gigs or anything, and started doing this gig, but like everybody that helped me putting money in the tip jar on this gig, or like my neighbors, that my neighbors always giving me food, like Tupperwares full of ziti and food and all this stuff. And here, one more time, how to tip. Here you go. Here, take a screenshot of this or something. I'll hold it up for a minute. If I ate all the food that my neighbors in Rockaway offered me, I would weigh 350 pounds now. It's amazing. The people helped out here with the dive bar, and then I got a couple of students. I got some new students, so that are taking lessons on like Skype or Facebook Live or whatever. So everybody in the community of New York City like really stepped up and helped me, get through this, because like all musicians, we all got thrown out of work and everything. So this way I'm able to keep working and try to keep my shit together, and it's all working out. So I want to give my big thanks to everybody, and also big shout out to everybody who was here tonight. And also, like I said, this whole show was for the great Earl Appleton, who left the planet. So out of that band we had where we were playing on after we were playing Dorney's on Church Avenue, two guys from that band have passed away this year. So it's something to think about, man. We're here. That's why I play music all the time, because we're here today, gone tomorrow. Love you all. I mean it. And also, I want to thank you all. Man, I hope I never forget where I came from, and want to have gratitude for every minute of my life. And so I want to say thank you. Okay, so we will see you on the next gig. Leo, I'm going to learn that Havana Moon. I know half of it, but I want to get it good, All right? And I'll learn that for next time. And thanks, everybody. I'm going to end the video. People could always, I save them on my page so people could always watch them later, too. All right? Take care from Rockaway Beach, New York. Mwah.